of Australians say they won't use heating for their homes this winter. The YouGov survey shows people will go without due to cost of living pressures. Half of respondents said they felt more financial stress in winter. Overseas, and the latest Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 38 people in Gaza, including a mother and her 2 children sheltering in a tent. A local doctor lost 9 of her 10 children. Gaza's health ministry says 3,785 people have been killed in the territory since Israel ended its ceasefire and renewed its attacks in March. Russian forces launched a barrage of 367 drones and missiles at Ukrainian cities, including capital Kiev, in the largest aerial attack of the war so far. Officials say the attacks in the northern region of Zhytomyr killed at least 12 people, including 3 children, and injuring dozens more. And 3 officials have been detained for the failed launch of a North Korean warship. The ship, that was meant to become the Hermit Kingdom's second destroyer, rolled over and sank as it was launched. Kim Jong-un called the accident a criminal act and it would not be tolerated. He has issued orders to recover the ship. We'll have more coming up next.
Have you heard about the Territory Stolen Generations Redress Scheme?
It's for Stolen Generation survivors who were removed from their families or communities in the Northern Territory, ACT or Jervis Bay.
It's a financial and wellbeing package for acknowledgement and to help with healing.
The scheme's open for applications now.
To find out more about the Territories Redress Scheme, call 1800 566 111.
Or visit territoriesredress.gov.au.
Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Program sponsor.
The National Indigenous Radio Service, the voices of our people.
To sport, and in the AFL, Gold Coast coach Damien Hardwick has hit out at what he's called disrespectful comments by St Kilda coach Ross Lyon. Lyon took a swipe at the Suns on Fox Footy yesterday.
I'm a little bit concerned. They're chock full of talent, aren't they? The AFL Nepo baby.
The Suns went on to beat the Saints by 19 points in front of just over 13,000 people at Marvel Stadium. Suns coach Damien Hardwick suggests the Saints coach should focus on his team.
It's a little bit disrespectful, I think. Trust me, I've been at Richmond and I've come to the Gold Coast. We don't get a lot. What probably St Kilda should do is just make sure they focus on their own backyard instead of trying to bring everyone else down.
We're just
we had 13,000 people here today. We'll just focus on Gold Coast. They should focus on themselves.
Meanwhile, in F1, Oscar Piastri's World Championship lead has been cut to 3 points after finishing third in the Monaco Grand Prix. His teammate Lando Norris won the race ahead of Charles Leclerc. The Australian says qualifying third fastest was costly.
Struggling to get into a rhythm before qualifying, and around here you pay the price for not having that clean run into quali. So, that's where I think our weekend got away from us a little bit.
Now for a look at the weather around the country. Partly cloudy in Maginge and Brisbane with a top of 28. 21 in showers developing in Gadigal, Sydney, and 16 in showers in Ngunnawal, Ngambri Country, Canberra. 21 in showers developing in Naarm, Melbourne, and partly cloudy in Nipaluna, Hobart with a max of 17. 17 in showers in Tandanya, Adelaide, and rain in Ubuntu, Alice Springs with a top of 26. 18 and partly cloudy in Bawley, Perth. And across northern Australia, rain and Broome with a max of 24. 28 in showers increasing in Halls Creek. A shower or 2 in Garamilla, Darwin with a top of 31. And 29 in a shower or 2 in Gimway, Cairns. And 29 in a shower or 2 in Wyburn, Thursday Island. If there's anything happening in your community you think we should know about, send us an email to nirs.org.au.
This is 107.1 4K1G, proudly run for the community by the Townsville Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Corporation for Media, broadcasting on 107.1 and online at 4k1g.org.
What's happening? You might be tuning into 4K1G's YouTube channel. It's your boy Easy Beezy / Eli.
And Reeky Deeks rolling with Reeks, and the show's going to be a bit different today. Hey, Eli.
That's right. But before that, I would like to acknowledge the First Nation mob and TSI mob on the land, the Bindal Gurrumbil Borough here on Townsville, where we're recording from today. And yeah, it's our pilot episode. I'm kind of a bit nervous.
Our first YouTube channel show. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this. It's our first show.
Yeah, the two Wombras wants to do it too.
And you guys would have seen us last week. We were cruising around town, and this is the reason why. Today you'll see so many little episodes of us out in community.
Yes, it'll be a 10-minute long segment. We're talking leg up to the mob out there from Boogerman, Anglo-Saxon brothers and sisters out there, everyone. And, of course, some special guests today as well.
We do have some special guests, Eli, from the Dreamtime Knockout Carnival that will be happening. We've got Braden Kennedy and George Rubin in the house. What's going on, my bullers?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So good to have you here. It's been really exciting. I've been trying to get you for some time now because obviously you're quite famous in Townsville, but been very busy. What's been happening, my brothers?
Just busy, I guess, planning the carnival. Still working full-time jobs, and that's about it. I mean, yeah, it takes a lot of time to do this, and I think about every day we're having discussions about it.
Yeah, just sort of piggybacking off what George said. We both work full-time, so we actually live together, so it's pretty easy for us to have yarns every night about it. But yeah, we're looking forward to our carnival in 2026, and really excited to put on a bit of a clinic for our mob.
Are you getting sick of each other yet, or what?
Yeah, a little
Surely.
bit. A little bit, but
at times.
The dinner time discussions would be quite crazy at times, or what?
Yeah, it's just like meetings, pretty much. We just don't stop talking about it. But,
yeah, it's like when we have a meeting, our plan will have 3 after that. Like, once we have one, we just don't stop talking about it.
And
what does your missus reckon of this?
She doesn't really like. We actually have like a little rule where we can't talk about it at times because it gets a bit much at home. But she's real supportive of what we're doing.
That's true.
That's deadly. Now, boys, for those mob out there that don't know you, can we get a bit of an intro about who you are and who your mob is?
I'm from Townsville. My name's George Rubin. Born and raised in Townsville, but I'm a proud Torres Strait Island man. Strong ties to Arab, so Darnley Island and Bardu as well.
Yeah, my name's Braden Kennedy, proud Googabart and Gudula man. My people from the Charles Towers region. But yeah, born and raised in Townsville as well. Grew up here, went to school here, and live here still.
Oi, locals, tell us about the Dreamtime Knockout and how it came to be. Like this idea that turned into now a big plan for next year.
So sort of me and George had a bit of a discussion after the sort of All Black season last year, and thought that there are quality teams from all over the country. Why not bring them to one spot and play in a carnival style? We know the Corey Knockout's been working wonders down south, and we thought we'd bring that concept up here as well to Townsville and have the best playing for 100K. So
yeah,
100K.
Yeah, so $100,000 for the winner.
Let's lace up, my brother. We need to lace up. What do you reckon about that?
That's exciting. What are the prerequisites to be a part of the Dreamtime Knockout, like as a team?
Basically, we've actually invited 23 of what we would say, and I guess a lot of people would agree as well, like the best teams in the country, and that's based on being established and just recent success. Yeah, basically. So other than that, nominations will be open to everyone, and basically you just have to be representing a mob and put a team in. So
with the invited teams, there's no sort of guarantee that they're going to nominate. They just get the opportunity to nominate now. Yeah. And then once nominations open, it'll be first in, first served basis. So we're looking forward to having heaps of teams from all over the country coming here to compete.
Oh, sweet. Now, skill set, can we have like already developed players be a part of the competition or no?
So unlimited rep players, you can get
sweet,
whoever you want. Yeah. So we want to see the superstars playing in our own backyard. That's going to be good for our youth to have hopefully your NRL guns playing in Townsville here. So unlimited rep players and then 3 non-Indigenous players allowed per squad as well. That's not a requirement, but that's an opportunity for people to do that as well.
So you are 2 young fellas, right? And you have come up with this amazing concept. We've seen the Corey knockouts and that sort of thing. What sort of got you guys together to engage in doing something like this? It seems crazy, $100,000 cash prize.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not something we've actually come up with. I believe, like, people are always having discussions about it and want to see this. And we just thought we'd be the ones to actually do it, to make action and to bring it together.
How old are you 2, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah, I'm 21.
21 years of age and developing a big competition like this is huge, right? What's some of the things that you sort of come up against already, challenges, I suppose?
Obviously, being young, some people sort of don't look at us as experienced, but we're willing and hungry to see our concept come to life. I think that's a challenge that we've faced. Like with any event organisation, that things don't work out, but we're resilient in that area, I think, which is deadly, and while we're perfect to be able to run this concept.
Yeah, I think the good thing is we've given ourselves and the other teams actually a lot of time. So it won't be until 2026 in October. So the teams have plenty of time, and we have plenty of time to make sure that this carnival is the best carnival, or best run that we could do.
Yeah, what's been locked in? The venue, the team, what's been locked in?
So we got our venue at the Townsville Sports Precinct here in Townsville. So, pretty deadly little landscape there with Castle Hill in the background. Going to be deadly for our little photos and everything with the teams. But we thought that was the best facility for our carnival. 2 quality fields, probably the best fields in Townsville, I'd say, to play a carnival like this. Yeah. And then our dates are locked in. We're QRL sanctioned, so it's all ready to go.
Yeah, and there's no limit to the team, say men's and women's, unlimited, or
so no. Actually, we're just focusing on men's teams.
Men's, okay.
For 2026. Sorry, for 2026. And then just making sure we run that the best as we can, and making sure it's a successful carnival.
Yeah, I love that. They did mention to me earlier in the break that, that they'll look at doing kids and the ladies comp sort of later on once they've sort of established this, which I think is a great idea. Yeah. Especially because you've got so many teams, 32 teams. Is that right?
Yeah, so we're going to cap it at 32 teams. It makes it a good knockout sort of carnival. You'll have to win 5 games to win the carnival,
I'm so excited about this because Georgie Rose and I were talking about this earlier this year, and he was like, it'd be really great to see Queensland adopt a similar concept to Koori Knockouts. So what's been the vibe? Has everyone been loving it, eating it up, or what?
I think our socials have been popping off heaps recently. I think everyone's loving it. We're getting love from all over the country about our sort of carnival and what we're doing. So, it's deadly to see that we're sort of making a difference and making waves all around the country.
Yeah, I think the fans are loving it. We've had heaps of teams actually put messages in to try and nominate a team now, like teams that aren't invited. It's a shame we can't accept that nomination until November. But we're looking to see all the invited teams play. So hopefully they're all locked in by then.
So obviously this is going to be a great space to see amazing local talent, right? What sort of teams are going to be coming? Where are they coming from?
So we got teams from New South Wales and Queensland locked in with some interest already coming from WA as well. But obviously we have your teams from the Koori Knockout that have been successful with Whack and Yowies and Burke and those sort of guys, as well as our teams from up here who have been really successful, like Coastal Bullers, Malakwai and Erub. So we're looking forward to all our invited teams and coming and playing, as well as all teams nominating. And we think that Townsville's the best place to have that sort of the perfect spot. It's we get direct flights from Sydney and Brisbane, and then you also got that link to the Torres Straits as well. So we think it's the perfect spot to host a carnival like this.
What do you reckon?
Even though it is in North Queensland, I think it's an acceptable place to have it just because of that our geographical location. Like, it's easier for communities, I guess, up here, I'd say, to get here. But also, like BK said, we've got direct flights from Sydney. We've got plenty of accommodation in Townsville, and I think it'll be great for the region.
100%. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of scouts around as well. This is a massive competition that you put out there, 100,000 K. People aren't going to be mucking around out there, I don't think. Do you reckon they're going to be bringing it?
100%. 100%. And there'll be plenty of talent. I believe there will be NRL talent.
Yeah.
If not future NRL talent.
Yes.
We see every year a lot of the young fellas, the 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, running amok in the Koori Knockout, QMC.
Yeah.
Even up this way.
Sweet. How can they reach out to you guys if they want to, learn more about Dreamtime Knockout?
Just through our socials, and then also our email. That's all on our socials. So if you want to reach out to us,
we're getting to everyone. So everyone that's emailing us, messaging us, we're getting to them. So I I think everything's been pretty good so far. Yeah.
Sweet. And who are you backing in the Origin? Maroons or Blues?
Queensland.
Queensland,
Queensland.
obviously, yeah.
I'm excited. We've got a segment coming up, 10 minutes long, of me and Reeks out in the town, talking to patrons. Yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, Braden and George, thanks for that.
No, thank you guys.
Really
Cheers.
appreciate it.
Sweet. We're just here in the streets of Townsville interviewing the public, their thoughts on State of Origin and what team they go for. Who am I with here?
Wendy.
Wendy, where are you from and who's your mob?
Palm Island.
Boogerman mob.
Yep.
Deadly. Now, what team do you support for the Origin?
Queensland. Red.
Yeah, there we go. Do you have any favourite players on the team this year that are competing?
Not really. All of them is pretty much.
Yeah.
pretty
Billy
much
Slater's a deadly boss too, eh?
Deadly, too deadly.
Yeah. What's the prediction for the first game?
Prediction. Maroons first.
Yep.
First win, first try.
Yeah.
And probably our best 2 try, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
70-0?
Yep. It'll be 24-0.
Oh, 24-0. You heard it here first. And now, final question. Snog, marry, avoid. The Origin team, the Queensland Origin team.
Sorry? What
So
was that?
kiss, marry, kill. Any players on the team? Who's the loveliest one? Who you going to avoid? Who you going to kick?
I'll probably kick all of them.
Deadly. Awesome. Thank you.
All good, love them all.
Yeah. Deadly.
Mob, we've found ourselves a New South Welshman. How are you, my butter?
I'm a Queenslander all the way from back in the days in the 80s when I grew up. What about you? How come you in that country up here, Townsville?
Well, actually, I was a Queenslander, then I traded because I felt sorry for my dad when they lost 8 times.
You can't do that to Dad, eh?
Plus, I look better in blue. So do you.
I'm just a fishing shit, but I love Queensland now. What happened to the game last week? New South Wales was too good for the ladies.
We are just too good, my brother. And they're going to be even better when these boys play next week. What do you reckon about this
I'm
game?
looking forward.
Hey, Uncle. All I know is we're going to smash you, Queensland.
It's negative.
Yeah.
But all the best. I'm looking forward to it, eh? All the best. Where you be watching it? Are you in Townsville and you going to the game?
No, I'm going to be here in Townsville. Where are you going to be for this game?
Probably be here. I'll probably be down the Strand on the beach, waiting to listen to everybody who won the game. Might be having a few drinks on the beach. Water park.
Never again.
What team do you support at the Origin?
I don't go for anybody. I go for the Lord. I follow Jesus. I follow the Mount people. I don't follow football anymore, but I go for Queensland because I'm a Queenslander.
Yeah, there we go. We're here at Flinders Square again, CBD, talking about the State of Origin, and I'm with
Jared Charlton.
Jared. What's happening? How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Are you excited for the upcoming State of Origin?
Yeah, I am.
Who's your team? Who do you support?
Broncos.
Queensland and New South Wales.
Queensland.
Yeah. Who's your favourite player on the team? What's your score prediction?
Reuben Cotter. Yeah.
First try scorer?
Yeah.
And the final score will be?
10 to the New South Wales, and Queensland going to be like 20 or 30.
Hey! Who's your favourite player on the team apart from Cotter?
Hammerstone.
Oh, yeah, he's deadly. Deadly winger. That's deadly. Any final words, any shout-outs you want to do to Mob?
No, all good. Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you, Jared.
Hey, sis. Hello. You working hard or hardly working? Queensland or New South Wales? Catch up.
In the streets of Townsville, Goran Bilbara, with the man himself, been on many shows, many doorsteps, many centres.
And many holes.
And many beeps. Brother Jalen Sutcliffe, what's happening?
Just out here today, going for a walk through the city, and I thought, why not just, take in Townsville and I'll run into you two.
Us two cracks.
What the heck's going on here?
Here, State of Origin. That season, that time of the year.
Tis the season.
Who do you go for? That's the most important question.
Well, I was born and raised in Townsville, North Queensland. The land that we're on right now is where I was born on. So it's only right that I go for Queensland. Unlike some other people that are a part of this program
that might be holding the camera.
That got a blue jersey on them.
Hey! Thoughts on Billy Slater leading us to a victory this year?
I think he can do it. I think he has the right team. There's a lot of strike power across the park. A lot of smokies in the team this year, so I feel like it's a good shot that we can bring it back.
Yeah. Who are you hoping to be the first try scorer of the game?
I think first try scorer has to be. I'm going Cameron Munster.
Oh yeah, Munster.
Kevin Munster
Melbourne
comes
Storm
through,
boy.
comes through the
Yeah.
middle and just ripping them up.
Now here, snog, marry, avoid the Blues players.
Snog, marry, avoid.
When you want to kiss, when you want to marry, when you want to just block on all social media.
Well, I'll marry Nathan Cleary.
Oh, me too, actually.
Longevity. He got money. Them contracts, you know what I'm saying? So that's my marry. My snog will have to be, oh gee, you know what? Let's just go Latrell Mitchell.
Hey!
Shut up. And what's the next one? Avoid. We're avoiding. It'll have to be one of the props. But I don't know him enough. So I'll just avoid the whole team except for Latrell Mitchell and Cleary.
Now, me too, actually. Jalen, thank you for your time and best of luck to the Origin.
Up, Queenslander!
Gavin Hooper, what's going on, my budger?
Very much so Queensland. I don't know this Blues doing up here in Queensland. Every time people see blue up here, it's usually the police, not you.
Who do you reckon's going to win?
Queensland by a long way.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
Yeah, no, it will be 2-1. We'll get the first. I'm going to Perth, so we'll get to see that one, but I reckon we'll win game 3.
All right, and who would you, what is it, Eli?
Snog, marry, avoid.
Marry or avoid?
Out of who?
Out of the teams, New South Wales and Queensland.
Snog, marry, and avoid.
Yep.
Oh, good. Marry Tommy Dearden, little cowboy. Yeah. After yeah. Strawberry blonde ears. We'll have Snogger. There's no one real in there. Val. Go Val.
What about Nathan Cleary? You see the drawing of him?
And avoid Cam Munster.
Oh, Cam Munster, eh?
K1 King in the streets of Townsville CBD, and I'm joined by
Teresa from Community Measure Centre.
Oh, Teresa, how's it going? Good. Next Wednesday, State of Origin. The most important question, what's the going to book?
State of Queensland.
Yeah. That's cool. First try scorer. Who do you believe the first try scorer?
Person, no idea, but first team, Queensland.
Hey!
Who's going to be the last try scorer? Queensland.
Yeah. Are you going to be the fan?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, so we've got implication of that.
Yes, we do. Awesome. What's the final score prediction do you think then?
Let's go 24. 16, so there's a little bit of competition there, but clearly.
That's Teresa, thank you for your time.
Queensland.
Hello everyone, Townsville. I have Chelsea Wallace here, front rower for North Devils. Sis, how you going?
Good, thank you.
How's your day been?
Yeah, good.
I take it that you're a New South Wales supporter. You put your child in blue, is that right?
No, definitely not.
Who are you going for?
Queensland.
Chelsea, who do you think's going to win this first game?
Oh yeah, some old lady.
Queensland for sure.
Yeah.
How many points by?
At least 20.
At least 20. Did you hear that? Okay, we're going to make a bet. If she loses, she owes me one of Flo's seafood boils over here. Please look around. This is what you will be trying to afford. Save up all your pennies because you're going to lose, sister. And bring that kid in there.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy. Are you New South Wales or Queensland supporter? Are you New South Wales?
Did you see me score right again? No. I was like this by the end of the game.
Talking about the State of Origin, and I'm joined with
Veronica from T-shirt World.
That's it, the deadliest shop in town. I like this shirt.
Yep.
Now, Veronica, State of Origin, who is your team?
Oh man, there's trouble standing in front of me, mate. Oh,
Oh, she's bad.
I think terrible.
This is the right colour,
Yeah.
eh?
Only maroon shirts in my shop.
New South Wales, give me an egg!
Hey, with Tommy the end of the Maroons. Tommy, how's it going?
Yeah, true.
Really? What do you think the final score will be? Yeah.
Can I get a question from?
Yeah. New South Wales going to take it out?
That's not cool. Wow. You're a traitor.
Well, the girls won.
Yeah, I was playing.
Were you?
Yeah.
Good on you. Right. I'm back in New South Wales now.
No.
Oh, we're cracked.
That's too much. That's too much.
I just need to take a minute to, decompress.
I'm just shame for myself.
That was funny though, Reeks, the race at the end.
The race. I know. I want to get dusted up by some old job. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Didn't he say he was 50?
Yeah.
And he said to me, you got to get around on that bicycle. That's how he's fit. Apparently, that's what he reckons.
How's Arnie at the end too, thinking you played?
Oh,
You
well,
were
look at
playing,
me.
weren't
I
you?
look like a front rower, don't you think?
No, you do. I can see it, the shoulders.
She was
yeah.
convinced. That's all that matters. So are the boys, actually. That's why they said they might make a girls' side, competition the next time around. But like they've shared with you guys earlier today, amazing comp that they're going to be starting here in Townsville next year, which is super exciting. Do you want to get the dates again, boys?
Yeah, so it'll be from the 16th to the 18th of October. 2026.
That's amazing.
Sweet. Now tell us more about the prize money. How did it come to be? Like, it's such a big pool, so I'm expecting teams to have their A game. So yeah, tell us about the prize money.
So the prize money is actually just the nomination money, so we don't touch that. So all the nomination money goes straight to the prize pool.
Okay.
So that's sort of what makes our carnival special, I think, is that we don't touch that money. That goes straight back to the team that wins it.
Yeah.
And we believe that's the best way to get the most amount of money. You sort of need to have a big prize pool, I think, to entice those teams from down south to come up. It's a long way from, your teams like War from Dubbo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Burke and Walgett. But so that's why we didn't make it as big, and you sort of got to stand out, I think, to start for your first year. So we thought, why not go 100K?
Yeah, that's deadly. Tell us about any teams you might think will be tough competition for,
Oh, are they allowed to do that?
Oh, no.
They got to stay. They got to stay neutral.
Or is it on TBA?
No comment.
No comments.
Hopefully, someone from Townsville, surely.
That's what I'm thinking. Take it out. Yeah.
We've got some pretty strong sides here. Like I've seen, obviously, the Corey knockouts, and it's huge and it's massive, and they've got incredible competition. But I feel like we've got a lot of mob here that can level up. What do you guys reckon?
No, we definitely do. We have talent in North Queensland. I'm more interested to see where that talent will play for, who they will play for. That's usually a big talking point as well.
Okay. Yep.
Just on the back of what George said. We have heaps of quality teams up here. That's why we want to bring sort of everyone the best here to our own backyard. We'll see who wins 100K in the end. And we're looking forward to it. We've invited the teams off the back of their recent success. So we believe every single game is going to be the same intensity as a grand final. So that's what's going to make our carnival, I think, so exciting as well.
It's going to be exciting. What radio stations have you invited or thinking about inviting down to the games?
Hey!
Obviously 4K1G.
Yeah.
We'll have to be there, I believe.
Had to put them live, eh? Had to get them live.
Had to get them
Put
live.
us on the spot live.
Yeah.
We'll play this recording.
Yeah. No, but it's deadly, Bella. So I really think it's awesome, this concept that you've created. Yeah. But I would like to acknowledge, it's a lot of work, and obviously you both work full time. What do you fellas do outside of this, organising this competition? What do you do for work?
Well, I play rugby league, and I'm also an electrician.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we're organising this. So that's my sort of time taken up with those three things, and I'll hand it over to BK.
So I work at Iggy Park as the Indigenous education worker there. Obviously also do Dreamtime knockout stuff and play a bit of footy as well. Also do a bit for Charters Towers with our NAIDOC Touch Carnival coming up.
Yes.
Next month. So looking forward to that as well. But always busy. But it's worth it. That's why I love what I do.
I just want to sort of mention, how deadly it is to see some young people come through and take the reins. It's all about leadership. We talk about this footy carnival and things like that, but it's actually what you guys are doing for our community and the surrounding communities as well. Not just your direct one, but everyone outside of that. What motivates you to want to do something like this for your community?
I mean, it's just about, I guess, stepping up and like, doing what you want to see. I think that's the main thing. Doing what you want to see and not sitting back, and basically, just leading by example.
Yep.
Working hard and that's pretty much it. Lead by example. BK.
Yeah. Sort of. What sort of motivates me and my purpose and what I do is, I grew up watching, your All Black stars more than my NRL superstars. So growing up, I've always wanted to see something like this, like how mad it'd be to see some of these New South Wales teams versus these teams from North Queensland and, carnival style rugby league. So that was sort of my purpose behind it. But yeah, also, leading by example within our community. I think, we always speak about things that we want to do within our community, but, there's rarely people that want to put their hands up and actually do it. And, I think that we're trying to make that change, especially here within our community, but also, around Australia as well with this concept.
Yeah, we love that because, it's always about someone standing up and going, I want to have a crack at this. And you guys are so right. You said earlier in the show how a lot of people already talk about it, and we should have this and we should have that. But it takes two deadly legends like yourselves, my bullers, to actually turn up and show up. We talk about showing up for our mob, and this is exactly what it's about. And I think it's important, you know?
Yeah, no, football's given me a lot. Culturally, spiritually, and also I know it's given BK a lot. His family's, lives and breathes football, and I know his old man's been involved with teams for a long, long time up here. We're just giving back because football's given us so much.
Love that. I did see your father, BK, over on Palm Island with some deadly little legends there, Indigenous All-Star legends, and Josh Adokar, Latrell, and so forth. I seen him in the middle, right? He had that boniest shape and then all these big ones around him. How did he pull that off?
I don't know. I think he just, with his connects in that space, he was invited to the camp up here and sort of got to tag along all week. He had the deadliest job, I think, as to go fishing with all the boys. But yeah, no, he kept showing me photos and I was at work, cut. But no, it's deadly. Obviously, we're very thankful for all the connects that we sort of have in our community. It makes our job a lot easier. But yeah.
Deadly.
He gets around, Dad.
Yes, feel sweet. Speaking of footy, Origin now, you guys are both Maroon supporters. Tell us about the first try score you reckon, the final score, and I'll ask you one more question after that.
All right. All right, first try scorer, I've actually got Hemiso.
Yes.
I can
score
back that.
prediction, I've got Queensland 22, New South Wales 16.
Oi.
What? Yeah. Righto.
I'll go Tino first try scorer. And I'll go Queensland 20, New South Wales 12 and score.
Arika, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel sick. I reckon
I don't know
that's...
Charles Towers was in New South Wales.
Look, for the listeners
I
out
feel sick
there...
'cause that's true.
Look, for the listeners out there, I felt sorry for my dad when they lost 8 times, so I swapped over to the
Here we
colour
go,
blue.
disclaimer.
Not good enough.
No.
Finally, one more Origin-related question. Snog, marry, avoid any of the players on any teams.
Snog, marry, avoid.
One you give a cheeky kiss, one you'll get down on one knee for, and one you'll just block on social media.
They're really thinking about it too.
Fine. Probably.
Snog.
Hey.
Oh, look out! Still a black too.
I married DCE because he'll be the richest.
Yeah, I can see that.
And avoid anyone with the blue shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd probably avoid Payne Haas, I reckon, from New South Wales. Yeah, sheer size. Probably marry Val, kiss KP.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Nah, I'll snog him too.
Deadly.
Oh, boys, they need to calm down over here. Getting a bit hot.
Lucky we're not live, yeah.
What's yours?
Mine? Oh, goodness, I don't know. If Paul Gallen was still playing, I'd probably give him a crack. But I don't know.
I think I'd avoid Len Yu.
Pause.
Avoid Lenu, Mary Holmes, and Snog. Yeah, probably Tino. Yeah.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, real hard. Yeah. No tools, Reeks.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you still
I
thinking
wouldn't
about it
give.
too?
Yeah, I wouldn't rattle any of their bones, but I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it though.
Yeah, you can.
Well, we might be related. Latrell. I love Latrell.
Latrell, yeah.
Yeah, I'd roll him around and maybe, but I don't want to swap teams. But yeah, Val, like, hello, well, Daddy. But yeah, that's probably it. I'd say. Avoid the whole. Okay, well, the whole Maroons team except for Valentine Holmes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Done.
fair.
Right.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, sweet.
Thanks.
What else is Eddie on about?
But that's it, I reckon. These boys have just spoke our little ears off, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been
but
an
I've
informative
loved
chat.
it.
Yeah.
I've actually loved having them in the studio. And like I shared earlier, guys, I love seeing young people come through and take the reins in spaces.
That's right, yeah.
Because that's what our old people actually envision, right? They want us to be the leaders of tomorrow, and we are our ancestors' wildest dreams, and we continue to do amazing things. Is there any last words that you want to share with your community out there, or any shout-outs for all the mob out there?
I think all the boys at work are watching in the culture room, so probably shout out to the boys in the culture room back at work. But yeah, looking forward to it, our carnival and our concept. We've been working really hard and we can't wait to see it all come to light and see all these deadly teams come to Townsville and play in our own backyard.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for the support. I mean, we've been getting so many messages that like we didn't believe that we'd be getting it that quickly, and everyone's sort of showing support. Like no one's being really negative, which is good to see. And sometimes that is something you get when you're trying to do good things, and I guess create something that's bigger than you. So yeah, no, thanks to everyone who's been positive out there. Yeah,
That's truly deadly. Thank you, guys.
cheers, thank you.
Is that it?
Today we're highlighting Ronald McDonald House Charities North Australia, supporting families with sick children during tough times. From the Torres Strait to Mount Isa to Mackay, they provide a safe haven for families to stay while their kids receive urgent medical care. Volunteers are needed to make a real difference, restocking, cooking, maintenance, and even bringing joy. Volunteer today at rmhc.org.au.
With the fur here on this 2 Deadly radio station, 4K1G2 Deadly 107.1, Monday through to Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. You betcha. I got the best music. Come on now, my peep. You know where it's at. 4K1G.
107.1 4K1G.
Call up the request line. Call up the line.
4K1G, Deadly New Request Show, You Mob Hour, where you take over the radio. To make a deadly request, call the 4K1G hotline bling. Let us know who you are, record your shout out and deadly request, and tune in Friday and Saturday nights from 6 p.m. on your 2 Deadly station, 4K1G.
Hey everyone, it's me Neil from TARS. Sexual transmitted infection, also known as STI. A person can get an STI by physically being in contact with someone during unprotected sex. The common STIs are chlamydia, gonorrhea, HIV and syphilis. You know, the signs and symptoms: stinging, smelling down there, discharge fluid, sores around the genital area, and pain in the abdominal and genital area. You should get checked. It is simple as a urine test and a blood test. The reason why you should get checked and treated, because it may cause complication and scarring. It can affect the chances of having kids and family in the future. Get tested, everyone.
Station sponsor.
What's happening, mob? 4K1G has got some information for you about Marbo Day. Take it away, Reeks.
Saturday, 7th of June, 3 to 8 p.m, Jazeen Barracks. Come and celebrate Marbo Day with your whole family. There'll be cultural activities, food trucks, markets, Twilight concert, and so much more.
So for more information and to see the timetable for the free buses on the day, hit up ferriscare.com.au/Marbo Day. That is feroscare.com.au/Marbo Day. We'll see you, mob, there. Woo!
Station sponsor.
Thinking about uni or TAFE, but unsure what study will be like? You're not alone. Plenty of our mob found the course they want and the support they were looking for at CQ University. Thanks to campus locations across the country, as well as dedicated Indigenous support staff who are there to welcome, guide and listen. See it, be it. We know you can. Start your journey at CQ Uni today.
Station sponsor.
Calling all First Nations storytellers. Want to bring stories to life in the digital world? Come along to Townsville City Library's free Deadly Digital Workshops and learn how to record and film oral histories. Whether you're a beginner or experienced, you'll gain hands-on experience to ensure your stories are told your way and never lost. Workshops run from April to June at City Library's Flinders Street. Don't miss out. Visit Council's What's On website for details.
Station sponsor.
We all want a place to call home. That's why the new Queensland Government is investing $2 billion in infrastructure like transport, water and power to get land ready to build homes sooner. To support first home buyers, we've removed stamp duty on new builds. We're delivering 53,500 new social and community homes by 2044. And we're unlocking more rental supply by lifting subletting restrictions. Search a place to call home. Authorised by the Queensland Government, Brisbane.
Station sponsor.
What's up, you guys? It's Eli.
And Reeks, there's something super exciting happening soon, Eli.
What's happening?
The Health Equity Showcase is happening.
On the 27th of May on a Tuesday?
Yes, that's it.
From 9 to 3 p.m?
Yes.
They're going to showcase their initiatives and programs.
Absolutely.
Pertaining to the Townsville Health and Hospital Service. What's the actual address, Reeks?
The address is Wanderers Cricket Club, Gill Park, Hugh Street, Pimlico, here in Townsville.
We'll be there from 11 to 3 p.m, so come on down, don't be ashamed, and try grab Rika's autograph.
Yeah.
Woo!
4K1G.
That's right, you're back tuning into You Deadly YouTube here with 4K1G Station. It's your boy Eli.
And Riki Deeky Deeks.
Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you joining the stream. And also shout out to Braden and George for the deadliest yarn.
They were awesome. They are real trailblazers here in Townsville, and they are doing something for the whole community, but even the ones surrounding us. How incredible is that?
Like, the fact they have the drive to do that at such a young age. Like, I was 21 and bloody mucking around.
You was out partying up.
Yeah, so they're being real A+ students of the world.
I didn't even realise Braden was 21.
Yeah.
So it's incredible. 21, 25, Georgie, doing amazing things within our community. And I would really like to reiterate, them sharing the fact that there's a lot of people that say they're going to do it. And it takes two young people like that to go, actually, I'm going to put my hand up and have a crack at this. And I just love that. And I love the concept of it. And $100,000 cash prize. Like, hello.
That'd get me in boots.
That'd get me in boots.
100K.
Boot, scoot, and boogie. And that's about it there, cousin.
Like, how exciting. And also, shout out to all the Iggy boys tuning in and are inspired by Dreamtime Knockout. But Arix, it's the 26th of May.
Yes.
It is National Sorry Day, and it marks the 28th year of this initiative that passed through Australian Parliament in 97.
Yes. It's a real milestone for us, and I think it's important.
Yep.
I think that acknowledgement of the past is something that we needed as a country.
Yes.
And not just for our country, but to show all the countries surrounding us as well that we are looking to move forward.
That's right.
But we apologise for what has happened.
Yes.
And I think that's important, don't you?
And it's funny you say that, Reese, because the theme of this year is bridging the now. So it's kind of like closing that gap in a way, so to speak.
Yes.
And also, Kevin Rudd, former Prime Minister, his apology in 2008.
Yes. I really appreciate that, you know, and I feel like you've got the likes of Albanese as well that really follows and takes the lead in that space for First Nations people.
Yes.
And we need them too because they're advocates for us, So I think, today is quite significant and we should acknowledge it and the fact that, it's National Sorry Day and just to reflect.
That's
to
right.
reflect, yeah.
Fun fact, actually. I actually had Kevin Rudd's sister, Miss Rudd, teach at our school back in the day. So it was a big thing at the school that he was up there apologising and it was celebrated on the sunny coast. So if we play that video now, I feel like it'll be a good way to
let's take
rewatch it and feel good about it.
The Indigenous peoples of this land, the oldest continuing cultures in human history. We reflect on their past mistreatment. We reflect in particular on the mistreatment of those who were stolen generations, this blemished chapter in our national history. The time has now come for the nation to turn a new page in Australia's history by righting the wrongs of the past and so moving forward with confidence to the future. We apologise for the laws and policies of successive parliaments and governments that have inflicted profound grief, suffering and loss on these our fellow Australians. We apologise especially for the removal of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children from their families, their communities and their country. For the pain, suffering and hurt of these stolen generations, their descendants and for their families left behind, we say sorry. To the mothers and the fathers, the brothers and the sisters, for the breaking up of families and communities, we say sorry. And for the indignity and degradation thus inflicted on a proud people and a proud culture, we say sorry. We, the Parliament of Australia, respectfully request that this apology be received in the spirit in which it is offered, as part of the healing of the nation. For the future, we take heart, resolving that this new page in the history of our great continent can now be written. We today take this first step by acknowledging the past and laying claim to a future that embraces all Australians. A future where this Parliament resolves that the injustices of the past must never, never happen again. A future where we harness the determination of all Australians, Indigenous and non-Indigenous, to close the gap that lies between us and life expectancy, educational achievement and economic opportunity. A future where we embrace the possibility of new solutions to enduring problems where old approaches have failed. A future based on mutual respect, mutual resolve and mutual responsibility. A future where all Australians, whatever their origins, are truly equal partners with equal opportunities and with an equal stake in shaping the next chapter in the history of this great country, Australia.
Oh, deadly. Former PM Kevin Rudd. Although it is National Sorry Day, May 26th, that was done in February, I believe.
Yes. But a great segue into sort of showing everybody what we're trying to acknowledge
That's right.
and moving forward as a country.
I'm watching him talk, but I'm seeing Miss Gillard with her bowl cut in the corner, and I'm thinking, what is going on?
You'll come out with one of those soon. Look
Maybe.
there.
The way I
Nothing
cut my hair.
there. Nothing there.
I want to go real bored.
Can I just say, it is so bizarre seeing our faces. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Yes.
used to just hearing ourselves, but actually visually, face for radio, right?
That's
but
right.
we're looking pretty fun today. Hello.
It's a pilot episode, so give us some slack. But yeah, it is very weird seeing our faces as we talk.
It's
And
great.
shout out to Loz behind the scenes as well.
He's doing it all. I wish you could see him. He's been so busy, and we appreciate Loz doing all the work really for us. We haven't had to do anything. Pretty
Here's
much.
the brains of the situation. Where does the voice and the faces?
Pretty face though. Look at that.
Jury's out on me, but yeah, you're a stunner.
ooh.
Yeah.
Hair,
Speaking of
please.
stunning people, actually, Reeks, tomorrow
I'm glowing.
we have the Health Equity Showcase at Gill Park.
Yes, I actually had Amanda Coombs in with me
Yeah.
last week, and she is the executive director for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Health.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
She sort of shared the concept around why they've created this Health Equity Showcase, and from my understanding, it is there for community to come along to see what they do, but also have a say, right, on what they want to have changed and what things they need to improve on, or even give some good advice around, what they have enjoyed about the health system so far. But it's an opportunity for Mob to come down and actually meet people face to face, because you don't always get those interactions.
Exactly. I'm excited. Health Equity for
Yes.
us, Mob. We don't normally have it, really.
No.
I don't see much of it.
Well, I asked her the question around what health equity is.
Yeah,
right? And
that's
do
another good
people
one.
actually understand what that means?
Yeah.
And, it's for consumers like ourselves, people that go there all the time to,
Need those
this is your
services.
opportunity
Yeah.
tomorrow to find out more. I'm not going to give you all the answers, because I feel like you've got to be there tomorrow
Yes.
to experience it. Now, it's happening 9 to 3 p.m. at Gill Park and at the Wanderers Cricket Club.
That's right, in Pimlico. So we'll be down there from 11 a.m. onwards, I think. But yeah, come on down, have a yarn. The team will be there.
Snags. they're
Snags
gonna
are there,
have a snag.
yes.
That's right. Everyone loves a sausage, bless you.
Sauce onion, the whole Bunnings Shazam.
What is it?
Sauce onion, the whole
Yanyan,
Bunnings.
yanyan. And but honestly, it's a great opportunity for you guys to get out of the house as well. Actually, it's
Yeah.
not always about, you don't have to go down there looking for anything glam and amazing. It's just about you coming down, being part of the conversation, and if you want to, you can have a little yarn to all the staff. There's going to be lots
Exactly.
of staff there.
And
So
we'll
that's
be there
exciting.
as well, pulling you in for a yarn and all that. So yeah.
And lots of First Nation mob, I would also like to mention.
First Nation, TSI,
Yes.
Townsville Hospital Health Service will be there. Yeah, it's all
Yes.
happening.
Because some of the barriers that we face I feel, in the system. It is a Western system, right?
Yes.
And there's lots of structures that are created that probably don't benefit us 100%. But this is the opportunity, guys, to be part of the conversation and get down there tomorrow and tell them what you want, what we need as First Nations people.
I'm excited.
Yes. I'm pumped.
Yeah, coming up as well. Hey, Marbo Day.
Oh, Marbo Day. Yes, love this day. There's
So many things are happening. There's going to be a great festival in the park there, Strengthening Community, from the 3 to 8 p.m, 7th of June. So that is a Saturday evening at Jazeen Barracks.
I love it. Have you been to one of them yet?
I did go to one at the uni. We did a whole showcase on it. It's up on the 4K1G page, I think, from years back. But yeah, there'll be cultural activities, Reeks. There'll be food trucks, markets, and the Twilight concert.
Yes, I love it.
And speaking of markets, Big Eye Theatre's going to be there. Only Ros Saylor and the crew.
They do an amazing job.
They're always good.
Always.
Hello. They're at QMT having markets. We have the Wamba Plant Lady. We have plenty of mob out there. Yeah.
I love that name, Wamba Plant Lady.
Sister Zoe, yeah, shout out. But it's all happening there for Mabo Day. It's a reconciliation celebrations.
And there's also this North Queensland Netball Carnival happening with Deadly Choices, which is a really amazing initiative that they've created as well.
Mind you, on the same day.
Same day. So Saturday, June the 7th as well. So that will be happening at Townsville City Netball Association there on William Angliss Drive in Annandale. So if you would like to register a team, just hit them up.
Yes.
Now, they might be closing off soon, but, I mean, just try your luck. But if you've got a team already, make sure you start training and getting yourself organised and ready, because lots to look forward to there. Now, that'll be a whole day event.
And please.
715 health check.
That's right. Please be up to date with your 715 health check. If not, TAS is there, 57 to 59 Gordon Street, Garbett. Okay, you can call them up there on 4759 4000 or go to tas.net.au. But yeah, making sure you're up to date with your shots, really.
Yes.
And your flu shot, get it done.
Prioritise your health, people. Without your health, you got nothing.
Winter is coming sooner than we think. So yeah, get down there, get your flu shot. You don't want it cold for the whole season.
No.
The
I just got over my sickness, thankfully.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to wear a mask.
I'm feeling good. I'm going to wear a mask, you reckon? COVID day's over. No, yeah.
That's right. And also, plenty of things here in Townsville to keep us occupied, like the Elders Luncheon. And that is a few days earlier on the 3rd of June on a Tuesday from 10 to 12 at Beaner's Kitchen. And they have the deadliest feeds there.
Oh, I love their food.
Seafood boils, them and Flo's Kitchen on Flinders Street.
It's just the bomb. And it's great to see all these little businesses, First Nation businesses popping up.
Yeah.
It's just great. This one's been around for a while now, Beaner's Kitchen. But she's everywhere. She puts herself everywhere and she's always keen. Also, with this lunch on, it's good to see the old people come together.
That's what I was going to say. We have these two young fellas in here, but now we're yarning about the elders.
Yes. Oh, I love when they come together because they got great yarns.
We got all the bases covered. And NAIDOC's coming up.
Oh, don't. And NAIDOC ball.
Yes. And the theme is the next generation, strength, vision, legacy.
Hello.
So what a way to see George and Braden striving.
I would just like to mention that again. Like, I'm really shocked by 21, 25-year-old running a massive carnival, which is at the size of, like, say, a Corey knockout with prize money of $100,000.
And it's nationwide too. Corey knockout's only there in SW.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's great to see so many wonderful sponsors. They've spoken about sponsors and stuff, but that have got behind them and advocated as well for them to go, let's get this happening for Queensland. There's so much talent in Townsville and our surrounding North Queensland area that it needs to be seen. We've got some deadly players. Hello.
I'm excited to get out there. I want it to happen now so we can go outside broadcast.
Are you going to strap on some boots or?
I'll be the linesman. Ordered these ones. Conversion. No. But yeah, you guys, I feel like that's all from us today, really. We've covered all the events, had a great yarn, and it's our pilot episode.
Nailed it. Now, first time, guys. So thank you. If you've enjoyed it, let us know.
Yes.
Give us some feedback.
Who you want to see on with us, everything. You can find us there at 4K1G Radio on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms, really.
Yes. And I've got my little radio page too. You can reach out to us. We're always putting little requests out and
that's right.
questions and answers to see what you guys like. So feel free to sling us a meso.
Awesome. Well, it's been your boy Eli, Easy Beasy.
Your girl, Riki, up at bottom Jeannie. And I hope you have a deadly day.
Peace!
Yay!
4K1G National Indigenous News.
Stolen generation survivors are being commemorated for National Sorry Day and flood recovery. Gather to reflect, remember and acknowledge stolen generation survivors. Community events are being held to honour the past and build a future as part of National Sorry Day and Reconciliation Week. A Sorry Day event in Perth's Wellington Square will acknowledge First Nations children that were forcibly removed from their families in Western Australia. Carla Cooling, Aboriginal Corporation's CEO, Dr. Glenda Kickett, says more conversations can lead to healing and justice.
As we continue to talk and have these conversations and it gets put out there in the media, we can have these conversations around healing and justice and truth-telling and looking at what's happened in the past, what is happening now in the present, but how we can move forward together in the future.
A key recommendation of the 1997 Bringing Them Home report is redress for stolen generation survivors. Queensland and Western Australia are the only two states that haven't implemented a redress scheme. Federal Minister for Indigenous